Ernie the astronaut. You ready for this, Roger? Space is terrific, said Ernie the astronaut as he flew his rocket ship past the beautiful ring planet Saturn. But I'm really getting homesick and I miss my old buddy Bert. This is pretty good, eh? Hey! Welcome to Classic Microcomputers. Today we're going to be taking a look at something from the CCW. AlphaBeam Ernie. But let's first go ahead and do this. So the year is 1983 and everybody's jumping in on the Atari 2600 kind of bandwagon, including our friends at Sesame Street, or you might know them as the Children's Television Workshop. And they went ahead and formed this division, the Children's Computer Workshop, to put out games for the Atari 2600. For me and my buddy Roger here, hi Rob, to go ahead and do this, to play. So we have AlphaBeam with Ernie. Now they put out 4 different cartridges for the Atari 2600. And what's neat is they actually had a special pad that went with it. This is the overlay. And then it has this huge children's pad. Now, to be totally honest with you, I had not known about one of these till quite recently. And it was completely by accident. So with that being said, I had to get one of these in to see how this works out. So let's go ahead and hook up our Atari and give this a test out. All right, if you're a subscriber to the channel, you know there ain't no emulators in this town. Go ahead and getting the big guns hooked up right now. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so before we get started taking a look at the game, me and Roger here want to talk to you about the manual, which is pretty amazing actually. You can tell it was put together with a lot of care. Not only does it have, cut this light down a little bit, directions in here, but it's also got a very cool read aloud story that goes with it. So that's pretty neat. Now the game itself has 12 levels, and we'll take a look at those in a minute. And like I said, the manual is really well done. Let me bring that up. Okay. And it's got this very nice overlay that's kind of like, geez, I don't know if that's like a Mylar or what. It's got that. Really neat. It's kind of got the bubble presses that go with this very neat controller. Now, if you've seen my video earlier on Atari Basic for the 2600, you know that I used a controller similar to this, and but smaller and a heck of a lot crappier. This is a really nice controller that's got a really nice feel to these nice big rubberized buttons. In fact, I was already thinking about it. Sure would be nice if I had a nice Atari Basic overlay that went on top of this. Maybe one that even had the commands broken down on the sides and above. Unfortunately, I only have one of these, so I need to get another one. They're not too expensive, but still, you know, a cost. So, all right. Well, I followed the directions and I've plugged this into the left port on the 2600. So let's take a look at it. Cool. Let's go ahead and fire this up and see what it does. All right. AlphaBeam. All right, so let's go ahead and put our controller on. Now it says there's 12 games that we can choose from. And let's see what these games are about. According to the manual, there's a matrix on the back. And they're supposed to be two-player games, but as I was reading through the manual, they're kind of lame, actually. They're more like partner games where you just have a partner. It's not so you have two controllers or anything. So games 1 and 2 are one-player games, but it says they're practice games too. So let's go ahead and give one of these a try. The pad itself, now that I have the overlay on it, has a left and right and then a beam up and beam down. So beam letter to shuttle. Let's find out how this is. So game select number 1. Game number on the left. All right. So grab a letter, beam it down. Grab a letter, beam it down. Grab a letter. Do they let you make a mistake? No, it goes right to the base. I was wondering if you could like get away with like hitting the ship with a letter or something. So let's do everything right here and see what happens. I don't know if anything happens since they call this a practice game. Oh, let me go back and do it all right. Hey! Where could Ernie be going to? Young children might need some help getting started. Oh, I think that must be a little tiny Ernie there. Alright, I see how this works, but it seems pretty simplistic. Alright, now let's try to break it. So, apparently I got a... Can I put a letter where a letter already exists? Let's find out. No. Alright, well let's try another game then. 3, 4, and 5. So it looks like 1 and 2. 2 uses lowercase. 3, game 3 says match the letters in the sky. Oh, look at this. They're like flying around. So let's grab one. Put it in the right. Oh, you can't. Can you hit the ship? No. Oh, look at it. Doesn't like go into the right spot for you. All right, let's try to put the letter in the wrong spot. So, oh no. Oh, I wonder if this cartridge might need a little cleaning here. Looks like our Atari fizzled out there. Oh, acting up a little bit. Cartridge might need a little cleaning. All right, that was game 2. You know what? Let's go to our game 3. So let's see, game 3, uppercase, game 4, lowercase, game 5, all letters on the side of the ship are lowercase, while the letters in the sky are uppercase. What game is that? That's game 5. Oh, very cool. So matching cases. And then we have 6, 7, and 8. Now your partner must work together to put the same letter pairs in the top and bottom fuel bays. There are no letter pairs. Well, how do they do that? I wonder if there was, you know, in the book here, it doesn't say about another controller. But I'm starting to wonder if having a second controller is necessary to play the 2-player. You will find it awesome. For a 2-player game, the player who operates the top shuttle uses a controller left. Oh, you do need a second controller for 2-player games. I stand corrected. All right. So that's 2-player games, and those look like... Well, it should be number 6. Let's see how that works. Oh, very cool. So you get the pair match, and then 7 is another 2-player game. uses all uppercase. 7 uses all lowercase. So you guys got to match letters together. And then 8 top is uppercase, bottom is lowercase. All right, so game 9, match uppercase letters in the sky with the lowercase letters on the ship. Oh, look, you got it. It's timed. All right, let's see if we can do one. Go, man, go. Let's see if it's... No, this is supposed to be so a 3-year-old can do this. Let's see if I don't know if a 3-year-old is going to do this. Oh, no. Let's do it right once, and then we'll bonk it up for the next one. Hey! Can we fly Ernie home, or what? It says something about if you don't get them, then Ernie doesn't go as far or something. Alright, if you get all 4, he's welcomed back home on Earth. Alright, so let's break it now. So let's not send Ernie home. Let's fudge him up here a bit. No. Apparently it's not letting me fudge him up. Oh, I see, if the time runs out. Alright, you know what? Let's see. And then if you get 2 tanks correctly, you get to Jupiter. You get as far as Saturn if each player docks 1 tank in the right bag. Alright, so let's just screw around here. I guess let's get him to Jupiter at least, eh? And see what that's about. Alright, time to doink around. Can I grab another one when I'm... No. And look at me, I'm racing! Oh no! Won't let me put it anywhere. I'm surprised it doesn't lock in, but... Uh-oh, uh-oh. Only 2 tanks of gas. Oh, off he goes. Where could he be going? Oh, look, his planet is different. Oh, how lame. And then he doesn't get out. All right. Well, I think that's about it for AlphaBeam Ernie. And I hope you like it. Make sure to check out my other videos. Like, share, subscribe. Tell me about your adventures with the Atari 2600, AlphaBeam Ernie, or this cool kids controller. I'll see you in the next episode.